All right, so today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all how to change a template from standard imperial dimensioning to metric dimensioning. This is something that's important to be able to do and understand, and hopefully what we're going to do is this will work out. I'm using a template that I've already used with a whole call out, and so before I do any dimensioning on it, I want to change over the settings. Okay, so there's two places that we're going to do that. And one of the things that you have to understand is that standard American paper, standard paper that is used for imperial work that is used in America today, and I don't think any other country uses any other paper besides ours, but 8.5 by 11, 11 by 17, 17 by 22, and so on. Those are A, B, C size sheets of paper, and they're automatically going to be dimensioning in imperial dimensions. So in other words, we would dimension this area over here would be 12 inches and this would be 3 inches and so on. But a lot of the things that we design and we do are metric. So we have to change our American paper to the point where it will dimension in metric. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go up into manage and change our ribbon to manage here. And we're going to go into the style editor. And we're going to click on that. It takes a couple of seconds for the dialog box to open up. But once that dialog box opens up, you're going to have a browser bar over here. And we can do a couple of different things. First, we could expand to children here and select ANSI default metric. Or we could have just gone over here and over here selected ANSI metric. And we could have done that as well. But there's a couple of things that I like to see my students do. So I'm going to select this MM metric here. And there's a couple of things I like to see. First off, the metric default precision in any type of orthographic drawing is 2 decimal places. We go to hundredths of a millimeter. So our precision is here, and that's good. Now, if you were doing ANSI default, um, really the default for that is 3 decimal places. You could change that here if you wanted to change that over and make it easier for you to dimension, and you wouldn't have to keep switching from 2 decimal places, 3 decimal places. We're not right now. We're interested on doing this metric right here. Now, one of the things with metric is that when they do, we're also going to take a look at here at text. So in text, the default vertical dimensions are aligned. Well, we don't want to do aligned. In America, we generally do unidirectional. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to say, right now it's going to be inline. We're going to change that to horizontal inline. All right, and so what we're going to do there is save and close. Now, I know that we just did that in there, but there's another place that we have to go in to change it over and make sure that it stays in metric. So we're going to go into Tools. We're going to go into Document Settings. And in Document Settings, you can see here, for some reason, it is still ANSI standard, which means it's for us Americans, it's still going to do in inches. So we're going to change this over. And you can see there's other things in here that we can change it to, but we're going to change it in here to millimeters and apply that and go ahead and close. So now if we go over to annotate and we go into dimension here and we dimension something, we go from corner to corner here with this, since there's, now you're going to see, okay, and if we zoom in on that, we've got our dimension there. Look at that, it does it in millimeters. Okay, so you can see that that works out pretty good right there. It's all good, and so you just have to make sure that that's the way you set it up. It is really that simple. And again, you know, we just pop something off here. You can see again that this just comes in millimeters, and we're good to go. So that's as simple as it is. That way you don't have to keep going back up here and going into standards here and selecting the millimeters this way and back and forth, and it just drives you absolutely crazy. So that makes it really, really simple for you. And then we're still printing. When we go to our printer, we still print on 8.5 by 11 or 11 by 17 or whatever size paper that we're using. And it is really that simple. All right. Hope you got something out of this, and we will talk to you all at our next video. Thank you.